Well, hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Ox. You're on the panel at the moment. There's no one. We'll give you the team and then we're going to have a tune. But if you want to join us, the number is 01413561972. Phone in and we'll contact you back. Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you'll be brought into the call by Technical Terry. The team tonight is McGregor, Polster, Golston, Katix, Barisic, Davis, Arfield, Kamara, Kent, Ojo, Defoe. Substitutes: Fods, Edmondson, Patterson, Jones, Barker, Aribo and Morelos. A right good few talking points, but come and join us or have a tune. Here's a tune for Technical Terry.
Follow Rangers everywhere, anywhere, we will follow on. Follow, we will follow Rangers. If they go to Dublin, we will follow on. There's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers. No, not one. No, not one. There's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers. No, not one. No, not one. Some folk know all about their sorrows. We will fight till the day is done. There's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers. No, not one. No, not one. Follow, we will follow Rangers. Up the stairs, through the stairs, we will follow on. Follow, we will follow Rangers. If they go to Dublin, we will follow on. Follow, we will follow Rangers. Everywhere, anywhere, we will follow on. Follow, we will follow Rangers. If they go to Dublin, we will follow on.
Hello, good evening, welcome. Thanks for that, Terry. I think we'll be joined by a couple of callers. I think the first one is it JFK. It's with us.
How you doing, Billy No Mates? You're doing yourself, Locks, your eye.
Oh, we've also been joined by Fox. How we doing, mate? Make it quick.
I'm alright, mate. I've just heard the team there you read out, mate. No surprise, apart from Ojo. I text you today about Alfredo, so I'm not surprised he's on the bench. But I'm pleased that Polster's getting a game. I'm just wondering tonight with Arfield playing Oxshire if he maybe play with him just working in behind Defoe to give him a horn up front. Because I think he needs that. He needs somebody up front, because obviously we all know he's not the same type of player as Alfredo. But I think obviously if Fox never made it tonight, but it is a right rotten, swirly, rainy night. Me and the boy are living the dream here, sitting eating a packet of crisps at the bottom of Copland Road in the motor. That's what they say when you go to see the Rangers, you live the dream. I expected a couple of changes, obviously. I didn't expect Ojo to get a game, but we'll go along with that. But we should have enough there, Oxford, to beat a team like West County, mate. I would think so.
All right, mate. Thanks for the call. Listen, we'll speak to you after the game. You, the big fella, enjoy the game. And by the way, it's about 10 you bought him something and a packet of crisps for his tea. He's a grown.
Well, it's hard to watch out the game teetotal, mate, because we're playing that bad in these, you know. So not a drop's past my lips. The big man's here. I picked him up from his work.
Once in 40 years, that's too bad. Right.
I'm allowed to please you right there. How's Fox keeping you alright, Fox?
Right, mate. Away you go. We've got callers coming in. You enjoy the game. Take it easy.
Right, Mucker. Speak to you later. Cheers, mate.
Fox has joined us, and also Bournemouth Bears back with us. Evening, Bournemouth.
How are you doing, Ox? All right. Sorry, I had to drop out last night. I don't know what was up my phone last night.
You've not paid the bill. Don't use that. Carry on.
Aye. Never been lately, aye. Few changes, right, Ox,
What do you think?
Ojo, I don't know.
I don't
like slagging players, Ox, but I don't know. He might come out in shock as a night, but I don't know. I think Alfie's got a wee bit of a knock, isn't he?
Well, if he's got anything, mate, it makes sense. But the only problem is the Foe's not really showed in any of the games, even though he scored. We've also been joined by Fox and Rudy Bear. I'll come right back to you, Bournemouth. Evening, Fox.
Evening, mate.
Oh, the weather beat you, Mucker?
No, I've got a bit of an upset stomach, mate. And the weather wasn't too good for me anyway, so I'll get out of sick bed just to keep you going on the show.
Thanks very much, mate. Talking about people who are sick. I mean, normal. How we doing, Rudy?
All right, Oxter, how you doing, mate?
All right, mate. What's your thoughts on the team, Rudy?
Surprised at Ojo, I have to say. I think most of us probably are, aren't we? Maybe Stephen Gerrard wasn't too enamoured with Aribo's contribution weekend, but then you could say that about most of them, really, couldn't you, as far as Sunday goes? Let's hope he proves us wrong, because I'm a bit like you. I haven't seen anything for the boys so far. It makes me think he's going to make it as a Rangers player. But maybe the night will prove us wrong, Ox. I quite like the look of the team. I thought Polster would get a start, as most of us did. It looks like he is. Polster starting. Alfredo, wee bit of a niggly injury, sitting on the bench. Hopefully, we don't really need him, because if he's got an injury, Ox, we don't want to aggravate it and make it any worse.
Here.
Ox, could I ask you for the team? I don't even know the team.
Yep, we'll give you it, mate. It's McGregor, Polster, Barisic, Katic and Golston, Arfield, Davis, Kamara, Kent, Defoe and Ojo.
No Aribo?
No.
On the bench.
On the bench. I'll give you the subs, mate. And the substitutes are obviously Foderingham, Edmondson, Aribo, Patterson, Jones, Barker and Morelos.
Oh, God. I never even noticed Alfie wasn't missing there as well. What's the matter with Alfie still carrying that wee strain?
So they're saying, mate. But I mean, if he's got a wee strain, mate, I don't even know if he should be on the bench, mate, if that makes sense. I don't know what you think, Bournemouth.
I don't know do you think he's got a wee strain, or do you think it's maybe something to do with last night that's just kind of broke in the last couple of hours, or I don't know.
What about the motor?
Aye, and I don't know if that's maybe disgusting. And do you know what? You wouldn't fault the guy if he packed up his stuff and he said he's off at the end of the week, because it's disgusting. Disgusting.
It shows you how low they'll sink Bournemouth, doesn't it? Intimidate.
It shows you the fear in them that they've went to this level. But you know what? I even if they were going for 120 in a row, I still couldn't stoop myself to go that low. It's disgusting.
Well, I know what I blame, but that's another story, a whole show on its own. But there also is logic in it, Fox. Obviously, if you're protecting him, but maybe you're thinking, right, we've got enough for the night. Morelos half an hour because he's not played.
Just gave him a warm up for the game against Aberdeen. Yeah,
2 games coming up. Aye, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying that's what I would have done, but I can see the logic in it, Rudy.
Aye, I mean, and let's just say it's right, he's got a wee niggly injury. If we can get through tonight, just get him, say, maybe half an hour, the last 30 minutes or so, Ox. We don't want to aggravate it. 2 huge games coming up against the Sheep and against the Spoon Burners next weekend. So we're not wanting to aggravate that, because we know what Alfie Geese is. He uses so much up there. He occupies defences all on his own at times and stuff. So if he's got that wee niggly injury, sit him on the bench. I don't have a problem with that. But that means the likes of Kent, Defoe, Ojo, they've got to step up to the plate, New Yorks. So they have, because what happened on Sunday, it wasn't acceptable. That wasn't a Rangers display. Simple as that. So they've got to put on a Rangers display tonight without Alfie. He's on the bench if needed. And if we can rest him for an hour and maybe just give him the last 30, play him back into the game again in the last 30 minutes because he's been out now for 3 games, then that's fine with me. But we need to get the 3 points tonight, Ox, by hook or by.
Yeah. Bournemouth, I agree with that. It's all about the 3 points tonight.
Definitely. But the main thing tonight, we need to make chances for the 4 tonight. We need to get the ball in the box for him. But he's not going to run defences ragged. He's not going to turn 2-3 players and hit balls into the top corner. We need to get the ball into that 18-yard box. If we get him service, he'll get the goals. So it's a big game for Ojo, big game for Kent, maybe Arfield and that pushing forward for midfield. It's a big game. We need to make a lot of chances. And this is a real big game. There's no doubt about it. We cannot afford to drop any more points.
It'd have been a big game if we won on Sunday, but because with that result, it's even bigger.
It's even bigger, aye. And do you know what will be annoying? It will be really, really annoying, Ox, if we do come out like we think we are. See if we come out and we get 4 or 5 tonight, we play brilliant. It will be even more frustrating Sunday.
Fox, are you seeing it 4-2-3-1?
Or it'll be just a normal 4-3-3. I would have preferred Arfield up beside Defoe as well. I don't know what MD else thinks about that. I'm surprised at Joe Aribo being dropped. But we'll need to go with what we've got, Ox. And this could be a wee tough game for us. As I said last night, they put up quite a stern fight against the Tims. Actually looked quite adventurous for a Ross County team. And I hope the boys are on the ball tonight and gives a good result.
Yes. All about results, Rudy, but obviously to lift a wee bit of the cloud, we look for a result and performance tonight.
But I would like to see a good performance tonight. And just to touch on what Fox said there about Aribo, I think young Stardog came out with a good shout last night to move Aribo in off the right, move him in a bit and play Scotty Arfield on the right. Scotty Arfield's played there before and it was quite successful. I'm surprised the manager never thought about that, and maybe he just really wants Arfield in the midfield, playing in there. But we need a wee performance. If we get a good performance tonight, Ox, we come away with like a 3-0 win or something. It would certainly lift the wee bit of gloom that's been hanging about since the weekend. I watched Gary McAllister's and Connor Goldson's interviews we all did the other day, and even they looked a bit flat. They'd realised that it just wasn't good enough, the performance at the weekend. But they could certainly shift that a bit, Ox, by getting putting on a good performance tonight and a few goals. And when you look at that Rangers team, there's absolutely no reason, Ox, why that Rangers team can't get there and perform tonight. I know Alfie's sitting on the bench, we've got Jermaine Defoe up front, but it's incumbent upon the likes of Ojo, Arfield, Ryan Kent to get forward, get up beside them and create chances for them, Ox. I have no doubt, create the chances. If you service the guy properly and you create the chances for him, Jermaine Defoe will score the goals for you. He's a natural goal scorer. He has been all his life, Fox. And he might not have the legs that he had previous, when he was a younger player, but he's still got that goal scoring instinct. You create chances for him and he'll score.
I can't argue with that, Rudy. The stats tell you that, but when he doesn't score, he doesn't bring a lot of the team, Bournemouth.
No.
Do you know what? I think they get a big part of the night. We're going to need to start good. We need to go right at them for the start. I know we always talk about an early goal, but I think an early goal is really important tonight and all, because see if the game goes on and we're still not in each and we're still plodding and the fans start getting on the back. We really need to start good tonight. Start on the front foot. And I actually think Ross County might come out. I've read a couple of bits and bobs that they kind of came out at the Piggery the other day. So I'm hoping they come out and they don't sit and let St Mirren the other day, because if they sit let St Mirren and it turns into a bit, the fans on the back, we don't need that either, you know what I mean?
No. I can't see the place being rotten at the start of the night, because I think on such a high, it was like a punch in the stomach
there's going to. I think it's going to be a bit of a low tonight, Ox, isn't it? The players need to get the fans back on side. Not that the fans are against them or anything like that, but just after Sunday, there's going to be a bit of a low. So they need to come out. See if we can come out and start on the front foot, get an early goal, get the fans behind us, and then we can crack on for there. Hopefully we can maybe get a good result tonight and go on a wee run.
Coming in. How we doing, Mark?
How you doing? You alright, Ox?
Yeah, where you off to, mate? You driving?
Yeah, I'm in my van and just on my way back from work and down in your neck of the woods, Oxfordshire. The signal's not too good. Didcot.
Come to my house and watch your game, man.
I've just got back to my digs. I'm just sitting in the van.
All right, I'm about 20 minutes away, mate.
Oh yeah. Whereabouts is it? I might nip over if you give us a text.
I'll give you a text in a minute, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty confident tonight. I think we'll win the game. I think the changes will bring out the best in us. I think, and I'm confident tonight. Although you were saying there that Ross County played quite well the other day there against the puddle drinkers, and they missed a few good chances. That's the only thing that gets me. They've got a young lad on playing tonight. He's actually from Corby, young Billy Mackay.
Not so young now, is he?
Not so young, but he's not that old really. He's still got a finish in him.
Good goal scorer.
Yeah,
mate.
Good scorer. He's one of us as well. That's the thing that's gonna really annoy if he has a good game tonight. But I don't think he'll get many chances.
Have you recovered for Sunday, Mark? We're talking about it. Everybody's been so flat.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I think it's just. I'm glad it's happened now rather than happen like later on. Hopefully, it doesn't happen later on, because if it happens the real bad business end of the season, then think how bad we'd feel then. Do you know what I mean? So it's probably better happening now. Get it out the way and then kick on. Do you know? I think.
Their comment, Fox, but we've gave ourselves no wriggle room, huh?
No. It's shoulders to the wheel now to the end of the season. We can't afford to drop silly points, especially at Ibrox, and I don't expect us to drop any points tonight. I was quite interested when you said 4-2-3-1, Ox. What was your feeling about that?
I feel maybe pushing up between the two wide men, getting close to the four with Kamara and Davis sitting, mate.
Well, with the system we play, we've always got to have two defensive midfields who cover. We're both attacking fullbacks normally, and that's why we play with two defensive midfielders, I would say. I think it would be interesting if we did go 4-2-3-1. That extra body getting into the box all the time could help us out a lot going forward.
It's a Stardog formation. He's been, but I can see sense in it tonight when you've got to get somebody close to the four, Rudy Bear.
You can't leave him on his own again, Ox, and no service the guy properly. We saw how that works out on Sunday there. You know, he's not an Alfie. He's not an Alfredo Morelos, Jermaine Defoe. He's not going to batter about centre backs and take the defence on all on his own the way Alfie can. And there's no use hitting long balls at him. He's 5'7" or something. You know, he's got to have somebody up there next to him. He can play after them. You know, you've got to set him up. You've got to give him the opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net, and that's not what we've done on Sunday. But that's got to happen tonight. Hopefully they've learned for Sunday, Ox, and they've sat down and said, right, you've got to service this guy. You've got to create the chances for him. You create the chances, Jermaine will put them away. But like you were saying, if he's not scoring goals, Jermaine unfortunately doesn't give you much of anything else. You know what I mean? It's how he's played his whole life, Ox. It's just the way the guy is.
Goal scorer, isn't it?
He's a goal scorer. He's a penalty box goal scorer. Get the ball into the penalty box, set the ball up for a guy, and I'm almost 100% sure Ox, he'll put the ball in the back of the net. But you have to create the chances for him, and hopefully that's what I feel Kent and Ojo will be doing for him tonight.
Bournemouth?
Spot on. But when you go back to Ojo needs to start taking guys on. He can't float in and out games and mess about. Now, we're a really, really important stage of the season now, where, as you say, no more slip-ups, and there's no room for passengers. That whoever's on this park now, they've got to give their all. We don't have any room for passengers. It doesn't matter where we're playing, who we're playing. There's no room for passengers. The boys get pace. The boys got a couple of tricks. He needs to start taking people on and getting the ball in the box. Kent can do it for one side. Defoe's in the box. Defoe score his goals. Ojo needs to do it on the other side.
Ojo's frustrating for the fact that Bournemouth, you can see that he's got pace. You can see that he's got a bit of skill, and he's strong and athletic as well. And
he just doesn't want to take anybody on.
Oh, that's right. You're right, mate. You're right.
I think he's scared. He looks scared. He looks scared that he's going to. I don't know if he's scared he's going to get injured or. He just looks scared that he doesn't want to take a boy on. If he's got pace, the way he's got the pace, and you can see he's got a bit of skill. See something like that, he should be drifting into the right hand side and going right past players, cutting inside and having shots at goal. But what have we seen? Maybe the goal in the Europa League. He's done it once.
That's it.
A couple of nice finishes at the start of the season when we thought, he could cut inside. But listen, you can't put a heart into the dog, mate.
The thing is, I've watched him in the training videos quite a lot, and he does look good in training. I see what Gerrard sees in him, but for some reason he doesn't carry it forward into a game. I don't know if it's confidence or whatever, because he really does look good in training.
I mean, I've watched you in a few videos, and you've looked superb.
X-rated videos, I hope.
Oh dear.
What's up with you, Rudy?
Oh, nothing. I'm just laughing. That's all.
I just think he lacks a bit of heart, Ojo. That's
what do you know? He's kind of similar to what's his face? Would you call him? He's away now. God, what's his name now? I can't mind his name. His name's totally gone out of my head now. We used to lambast him all the time for disappearing in games. He scored a cracking goal. Windass. Aye, Josh Windass.
How did I get that from the clue you gave us?
He's very similar, I think, to Josh Windass. You can see that the boy's got talent and he's got a bit of pace and stuff like that. He's a talented player, but he just goes missing too quickly and too easily in games, and as you say, is it a confidence thing? I don't know, because, a young player like that with the pace and trickery, a bit of trickery that he's got, he knows he's scored a couple of cracking goals for us. So you think he'd be totally up for getting in and on a more regular basis, and up that in that front line somewhere. I was watching him cutting in for the right and scoring, as you say, earlier on in the season, a couple of crack goals into the top left-hand corner of the goal. He's got to do it more regularly, though, Ox. He really has, and he might turn his round, hopefully.
Aye, maybe make me eat my words. Mark, what's your thoughts on Ojo? I mean, we don't like your scapegoat, but
I think he has to impress tonight. I think it's one of these. He has to impress tonight. He's got to turn it on sometime. And I think that little spell out of the team might give him the kick up the ass that he's needed, because he needs to turn up. If he wants to get any more games the rest of the season, he has to turn up.
Last chance saloon for him, do you think, Ox?
Well,
as far as the support's concerned.
Well, he's in front of Jones and Barker, but I would say it, mate.
Aye. Another one with a big stake of a claim is the boy Polster, mate. I hope he provides us with some width tonight and gets some boys into the box. He looked very good on Sunday in his cameo role, and I hope he carries that forward.
He deserves his start, mate. And I noticed that Flanagan's disappeared out the squad altogether, We'll be joined by Jim, I think. Jim's joined us. Evening, Jim.
Evening, guys.
I'm just going to jump out the new Ox, all right? I'll speak to you a bit, all right?
All right, mate. I'll enjoy the game, mate.
Right, okay.
I'm the same, Ox. I've got to go.
All right. Cheers, Mark. Speak to you soon, mate.
Right, see you later. Cheers, lads. Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
See, you've done, Jim. They're all disappeared when you came in. What have you done is?
There's something I said.
It's all the jokes you keep telling me. They just can't stop laughing. How we doing, mate? What's on your mind?
Well, what was on my mind was we were talking about Ojo there. I was thinking back in Sunday there, and I was see when Ojo was warming up on Sunday. I thought he was going to come on for Jermaine Defoe. That's what was going through my head. I thought Defoe was getting the hook on Sunday because nothing worked out for the wee man, you know. Obviously that didn't happen, but I'm glad he's played tonight because he's going to do something for us tonight. He's going to do something eventually. This might be his chance, isn't it? You know, but listen, we've given him pelters, obviously. No pelters, but he's not really turned up. I think this might be the night. Well, I'm really hoping. You know what I mean?
Tonight's the night, Rudy Bear.
Aye, hopefully. As Jim says, he's got to turn it on at some point. He's got no better opportunity than at Ibrox, you know, in front of a big crowd against Ross County. If he can't do it the night, Ox, you know, and he's the manager's obviously got a bit of faith in him. He's put Aribo on the bench and he's put him on the right side, you know, the right side of the attack. So the manager's obviously got some kind of confidence in him, Ox, you know. Obviously likes what he sees in training. He seems to like him. So if that's the case, it's time for Ojo to stand up and be counted now. You know, he's got to start contributing. He hasn't really done that so far this season. It's why, as Jim says, you know, we haven't been lambasting him exactly, but we've been saying, you know, he's not up to it. Well, he's got to prove the night. If he can't do it the night against Ross County, big crowd, at Ibrox, then when is he going to do it, Ox? Aye, he's got to do it the night.
Well, Fox, Stephen Gerrard certainly gave him his chances, eh?
Oh, he's no failed to have lack of chances. As I say, I don't understand why he can't carry it for the training ground onto the park. And I also said it's his last chance for me with the Rangers support. Turn it on the night and things could change for him. I can remember back when Ryan Kent first came, mate, didn't exactly set the hair on fire either. He was a long, slow burner, wasn't he, to the second half of the season where he sparked into life. Maybe Ojo can go that way if he has a good performance, give him some confidence.
All right, okay. We'll be joined by a caller. Evening, caller.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
Hello.
Mate?
It's David from Colby.
All right, okay. How we doing, David? You've got a bug for this, haven't you?
I know, but I think Rangers will win 2-0 tonight.
2-0? Who's scoring the goals, mate?
I think Defoe or Ryan Kent.
All right, okay, good choice, mate. Hard to argue with that. Would you take that, Rudy?
I would take that right now, Oxy, if you gave me it, because what we need to do now is get back to winning ways. We need a good performance, a couple of goals. I would take a 2-0 win. Yeah, some good football. You know, get the I think it was Fox was saying earlier on, or might have been Bournemouth. Get the fans back on their side again. Aye, 2-0 is fine with me, Ox. It gets us the 3 points, and that's what's absolutely 100% important right now. It's the 3 points. By hook or by crook, we need the 3 points. But it would also be nice to see a proper Rangers team playing again. You know, some nice football, some nice interaction, nice triangles, both sides of the park. You know, playing them off the park at times.
Bit of pace, a bit of urgency. It just disappeared.
Yeah, urgency and pace, Ox, which is something they completely lacked on Sunday.
Jumbo, would you take that? Nice wee 2-0 win. You'd be happy?
Absolutely, I'll take 1-0 in it. Obviously, you know, we've had two games at Ibrox since we come back to the break. We've done nothing. Hearts was a disaster for us. We need something tonight, big time. 1-0 will do me tonight.
I had a few messages sent to me, people asking, how's the dog, mate?
It's coming back next month. My brother's going to be next month again. I'm getting in February again for another couple of weeks. We Troy.
Aye, everybody liked Troy. Did you tell your brother Troy was a star on the radio?
Aye, absolutely, aye. He's delighted. Aye. He keeps working away all the time. He doesn't get a chance to listen to the show. You know, I said, you listen, Troy's a Rangers favourite.
Get him on the show, Jim.
Talk more sense than us.
Maybe, yeah.
Probably fetch the ball a lot better than Ojo.
No need for that, Fox. game's not even started and you're lambasting the poor boy.
No, I stuck up for him earlier on. It was only a wee joke, pal.
All right, okay. All right.
It'd be nice to see Polster have a good game tonight as well, Ox. You know, just thinking, you know, that would kind of prove to us that we've got a good stand-in for Tav. Tav's just been exceptional for us, you know, since he's been here. He's an absolute athlete, Tav. But it'd be nice to see that we've got a really good stand-in, you know, again, for when Tav's, you know, injured or whatever the case might be, maybe suspended, whatever. You know, that we've got somebody we can step in at right back there and you maybe no lacking so much, you know, with Tav no playing. So I hope Polster has a good game tonight.
Good point. On you go.
Well, it's funny because Gerrard had stated that he was probably going to go out on loan until Flanagan didn't make a great appearance at Tynecastle. So this could be the break that Polster's been waiting on. A wee chance of a couple of games in the first team and then be back up to Tav and staying at Ibrox. I wish him well tonight.
I don't think if he has a performance, he'll not just be back up to Tav, he'll be back up to the boys in the midfield as well, Fox.
He's got a wee bit of the all-round game about him. We've seen wee glimpses of him in the midfield where he looks strong in the tackle. So staying at Ibrox instead of getting out alone could be his big break, as I say.
He's just not as lucky in life as you, Rudy, is he, Polster?
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far.
You know what I mean?
But it's a good point of Fox makes, though. You know, he's a utility man, isn't he? You know, he looks fairly comfortable in that. He looked good at the weekend when he came on. So he looks fairly comfortable in that right-back position. But he also plays midfield as well, Ox. He looks good and strong in the tackle any time I've seen him. I've been quite impressed with him any time I've seen him, you know. So maybe, I don't know what the thinking was with Steven Gerrard, maybe we're letting him go out on loan. But maybe the performances Fox says at the weekend there, you know, you look at Flanagan was nowhere really. Has most of the team were. But, you know, with Polster, this is his opportunity now, Ox, to say to Steven Gerrard, look, you can't afford to let me go out on loan because this is what I can do, you know, if Tav's not playing or if one of your midfield boys are not are out through suspension or injury or whatever, I can step in and do a really good job for you. So it's his chance, his opportunities there tonight for him.
Right. You've got some crackling or something coming for you, mate. I don't mean pork crackling.
I don't know what it is. Wait a minute. I'll go and mute and then I'll see if I'll try and sort the mic out. Maybe all right, but
hopefully Polster will take his chance, Fox, sir.
Oh, without a doubt. He's a big, strong boy. Seems to have a bit of pace about him. I think in the cameo role on Sunday against Hearts, his one-touch football in the wing was quite good, pleasant on the eye as well. So big chance for him tonight. A lot of people had just forgot about Polster, so everything going well for him. Things could be in the up for him at Ibrox.
Aye, I hope so, mate. I hope so, because what's became apparent, we weren't going to win the league with 13 players, mate. There's no Morelos, no Jack, no Aribo, no Tav, mate. And you know what I mean? You're not going to win it with 13 players. You need 15, 17 first teamers there.
That's me, aye. We've not got a great pool left, mate. And we maybe still some going out the door before the deadline. I think that's on Friday night, isn't it?
Right.
I'll tell you another thing. Looking forward to the Braga game, mate. We're not going to be exactly well positioned to put out a full squad to the UEFA to register them, will we? We need to be a right few young boys into that squad as well.
Aye. But we'll see what happens. Rudy, you back with us, mate?
Hello? Aye, that's me. Is that better?
That's a lot better, mate.
All right, buddy.
Aye, we're a wee bit light, but this is sometimes it's people to step up and become heroes. Like Ojo, man of the match performance, get yourself in the team and no get out. You know, it's happened before.
Aye, I mean, you know, Fox was making the point about Ryan Kent. You know, you could see you could see the boy had a bit of talent in that, but first half of the season, last season, Ryan Kent didn't get fired up at all until he got into the second half of the season. Hopefully Ojo can do the same thing. You know, and I think it's, you know, you get Alfredo on the bench, you get Aribo on the bench, Tav's out, you know, Ryan Jack's out now, and things are starting to look a wee bit thin now, you know. So the boys that are getting the opportunity, the likes of Ojo tonight, the likes of Polster, they've got to step up to the plate tonight. They've got to prove to the manager that they're worth their place, either on that bench or in the first team. This is the opportunity that they've been waiting for. So they've got to grab it with both hands. Both of them are getting a start. We know what we get after the other players if they play properly, if they play up to how they can play. But as for the likes of Polster and Ojo, they've got to say to the manager, like, this is what I can do. You know, this is my opportunity. I'm going to prove to you I'm a good player. And hopefully they do tonight.
All right, for the people who's just joined us, the teams McGregor, Polster, Golston, Katic, Barisic, Davis, Kamara, Arfield, Kent, Defoe and Ojo. Subs: Foderingham, Edmondson, Aribo, Patterson, Jones, Barker and Morelos. Young boy Patterson getting a sniff of the apron again, Fox, running about the first team.
Nice to see. You always like to see your own homebred young players coming into the first team squad. Another young boy with a good future at Ibrox. And the young boys, even last night, mate, putting out a full-strength Clyde team in the Glasgow Cup. The youth system is serving Rangers very well, and the quicker we get some of these boys forward, the better. I think who needs to take control of the game tonight is Stephen Davis. Had a poor game for a man of his stature on Sunday. And maybe with Kamara and who's the other midfielder?
Arfield.
No.
Arfield.
That's Arfield. Well, hopefully Stephen Davis can show his class and dictate the pace of the game tonight. Very vital for us.
Kamara as well, though, Fox. That was a pathetic performance at the weekend for him. He's going to take his slippers off and put his football boots on before he walks onto the park tonight. He can't have another performance like Kamara's at the weekend. So he's got to up his game. So he has.
The midfield has been really consistent for us all season, Rudy.
Yeah.
And they have controlled the games for 90% of the games we've played so far. They've been strong. Backed up both the forwards at the front and the defence. If they can get back into their rhythm tonight, I don't see us having any problems.
I mean, you've seen how good they were, Fox, in the two games against the Tims. So you did. They were exceptional out of midfield. They absolutely worked their socks off. You know, I mean, even Ryan Jack as well, you know, in the game in the 29th. Ryan Jack, it wasn't the best he's played this season, but even probably carrying that wee injury that they've been talking about in the last few days, even Ryan Jack done his back, you know, that in the 29th. And they absolutely ran the show, so they did in the two games. But they need to try and get well. I'd like to see them back to that again. And it's like they keep saying, 99% of the time, if you control the midfield, you'll win the game, Fox, you know what I mean? So that's been a big part of their success, our midfield this season. You're right, they played really well. So we need to see them back at that again, so we do.
I think the Ryan Jack situation has been an ongoing wee niggle for a long period of time. Yeah. I've heard Steven Gerrard mention it once or twice before, and it seems to come back every couple of months and start to give him some bother. Maybe he'll need to go under the knife in the summer and fix it out, you know.
Aye, once and for all.
Yeah.
Aye, well, we'll be interested to see how it goes. Wee prediction for you, Foxy boy?
I said last night 2-0, but for me the performance means as much as the result tonight. So 2-0 Rangers and a really good performance and get the fans back on side again.
Rudy?
I went 3-1 last night and I'm sticking to that. I'll go 3-1 tonight, Ox.
All right, I'll go in between these. I'll go for 3-0 the Chairs, yeah?
Okay, I'll take
and
that.
Max just messages he's gone for 5.
Good on, Mac.
He's gone for 5, mate.
Good on him.
And I think he's also gone for a St Johnstone 1-0 victory as well.
That would be all right, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, does he, Mac?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Don't get him onto politics.
That would be fun.
No, it's no.
He's a great lover of the SNP, Mac, isn't he?
Oh, big supporter.
Big fan.
Is he?
Oh, big fan, aye. Oh, God, you should hear him, mate.
Oh, Fox, we'll be in for it now.
Oh, I know. When the speech day is the next time.
Right, thanks for joining us. Thanks for everybody for calling. Two boys with copy. Who else joined us? Oh, Jimbo and Troy. Troy will be back soon.
Bournemouth Bear.
Bournemouth Bear. And who else have we got? Anybody? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Anyway, and thanks to yourself, Rudy. Thanks to you, Fox. And thanks to Technical Terry for putting the show on. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, which is roughly 10 o'clock for the aftermatch show. Take it away, Technical Terry.
Today, forever and for always, we are Rangers through and through. Well, the legends come and the legends go, but Rangers live on just the same. For a new one's born when the blue shirts won, and we all remember their name. We are the legendary Rangers. We wear the legendary blue. Today, forever and for always, we are Rangers through and through. And there is no doubt what we're all about when we face the world and say, bring it on some more, 'cause you know